So I'm in the middle of a new organization system for my laundry right now, and I would like you to save this video for you to use later, and feel free to modify it all you want, but this is going to be really good for people who need to do a reset clean, have a ton of totes that they need to put away, and then on top of it, they just have way too many clothes that they're dealing with. So if you know someone like this, or you are someone like this, save this video and send it to them. And then of course, anything I say in this video, this is only a guide, so modify it however you feel like you need to, but at least watch the video once all the way through before you make your modifications. So let's get into it. So right now I'm on part 1, going into part 2 on this right now, and I just put a bunch of clothes away from some excess totes that we have. This is before I complete the current tote of laundry that needs to be completed, but I put everything in my dresser right here. So on my side, I have like my t-shirts and just my regular throw-on shirts in here. In this case, I also kind of tried to do some separation, but it does mix a little. But I do have like some sweaters and some long sleeve shirts in here. There's also a sleep shirt in there because I was like, I don't know how to categorize that, but we categorize it as best we could. Then right here we have our jeans, and then we also have some jeans and sweatpants. Now, as you can see, this drawer right here is a little bit harder to pull out, so I'm going to explain what we're going to do with that one a little bit here. And then this third one, we have like our shorts. And then this is, what is this? I think these are more shorts. Yep, these are shorts and sweatpants right in here. So in this case, these sweatpants kind of can go down there. But the first rule I have of this organization style is if it does not fit, then we do not need it, right? So if it doesn't fit me personally, so too small, we don't need it. If it does not fit in the dresser, we have too many things, we don't need it, or we don't need something. So that means later tonight or tomorrow when I'm doing my laundry, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to finish the laundry, and if there's a drawer that has too many things in it, I'm either going to have to move some stuff around to where it's still kind of organized and see if that helps it at all, or I'm going to have to get rid of some stuff. So if there's things from that load of laundry I want to keep, I'm going to have to give a piece or two away or throw out it or something, because at the end of the day, it's not going to fit and I'm not going to need it. And this is going to be a really good exercise in organization model and reset clean for people who struggle with guilt when it comes to buying things and wasting money, and maybe this is some of their impulse purchases, and if they just throw it away or donate it or whatever, then it's like, oh my god, it's a waste of money. The second rule of this is if it is just sitting in your house and you're doing nothing with it, but you're just saving it, it's going to be a bigger waste of money. All right, I just came in our spare room right here, and this is one tote of clean clothes right here, and then right next to it, we have this big load of blankets that we got to do, and towels and whatnot, and then over here we have our smaller load. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do this later on because we got plenty of blankets and stuff right now. And ignore all of this right now. This whole room is just under major construction, deconstruction. We're also possibly moving right now, so we're going to see, but, you know, we're going to deal with all this later on. So just know we're only doing the laundry pieces for this video right now. And I just realized there is another tote of laundry right here that's clean. So we have this one that's clean, this one that's clean, and then this one over here that's dirty, and that's dirty. If you haven't already picked up, this is already my organization system for the time being. That's clean, or I'm sorry, that's the dirty side. And then I guess this was the clean side. There was a whole row over here, and now there's not. So that means between those two totes, plus the ones I have to wash still, I'm probably going to be throwing out a lot of clothes. And I already did a load of getting rid of some of my clothes. So as I was cleaning, this is the next rule, is get rid of your stuff while you're doing your reset clean, which is probably the easier rule, right? But just start throwing stuff in the donation or giveaway pile, so that way you can just get it out of your closet. But then the next rule is once you do the next load, if it's not fitting in the dresser, or you don't have enough hangers or whatever, then the next rule is going to be start trading off, and then whatever you trade off is going to go into the next set of the giveaway or donate pile. Now, the next thing we have out here is a whole pile of clothes that we have to hang up. I determined that these are clothes that we have to hang up, and so I do it this way, so that way I don't have to hang up nearly as much stuff, and I can just throw it in a dresser or organize it however it is easier that day. However, you can do this however you want. If you're someone who just likes to hang up everything, you can absolutely do that, but this is just the way I'm doing it today. So these are all of like my sweaters that are probably a little nicer, that are all crinkled up right now, and some stuff's gonna have to get ironed anyway. These are gonna be like more dress-up shirts. These are gonna be more of like khakis, things like that, that are gonna be hung up. And then once I find them, my suit jackets are gonna go in here next. Thankfully, I have suit jackets that actually don't wrinkle that much, and on top of it, you can actually wash them at home. So it makes life a little bit easier. Okay, so we are now back at my giveaway / donate pile, and I'm trying to see if I can find them in here. Oh, here they are. So another rule that I have is if you haven't bought something and it still has tags on it, and you just haven't worn them, and you have no intention on wearing them, but you feel guilty about getting rid of them, just get rid of them. Don't overthink it. It would be a bigger waste of money if you kept them in your home. I also just thought of something because I just found a pair of swim shorts and it's winter time, so obviously I don't really need those right now. So you're probably wondering also, what do I do with my seasonal stuff? So if it's more like summery and it's winter or vice versa, what should I do with it? Depending on your storage space, I would either put those just in a separate tote, or if you have a small apartment like I do, you can find little crevices in your closet, so like the tops of shelves that you don't normally use a lot, and the stuff that's like non-fancy like, which is going to be most things probably, I'm assuming if it's seasonal, you can just shove them up there for the time being on like a shelf, or you can just put them on the bottom of your floor and just fold them somewhat nice so they're on top of each other in the corner of your closet. Also, this is really good for the reset clean, but also as you continue to do laundry. If, let's say, you're doing laundry for multiple people, so this could be your partner, your wife, your husband, your kids, whatever, start making little piles of all their stuff and just focus on your stuff first, and then you can go back to their stuff later. Or if you're using this method for everybody, what I would say is maybe, depending on how old they are and how independent they are, let them put their own stuff away. But this way you don't have to be overwhelmed with the, oh my God, where does this go? Where do they want this? Whatever. Just deal with your side of the street first. All right, we're down to the last bit of laundry finally now. And so I have a pair of pants that I want to keep. And in my drawers here, there's not an easy place to put them in, and they're getting overfilled already. So that means I'm gonna have to go through them and take something out, and something's getting put in the donation pile. Okay, so I decided to take these, so I put them in the drawer, and I have now switched these out. These are just like weird dress pants I've had for a few years. I don't really like wearing them. The only reason I got them because they had a little bit more of elastic on them, so they're a little more comfy, but I don't really wear them that often. And so now I'm gonna take these pants, and I'm just gonna put them in the pile right next to me while I'm still doing these, and these are gonna be my stuff where they're gonna get donated for now until I put them in the main pile. Now, the only difference between this method, using it for a reset clean, versus your ongoing maintenance, is you're going to be doing what I just did more often when you are putting laundry away. You're going to be determining, does this fit? Is there too much already? Is this hard to move out? Do I not have enough hangers for this already, right? And so what you're going to do is you're just going to be continuously trading off things. So you're going to trade one or two things out of the thing to make it fit, and then you're going to donate it or give it away, and then put that thing in your drawer. Now, another way you could do this is a minimalist way, which is something I've actually considered. I haven't done it yet, but one way you could do this is you could determine, I have 7 pairs of pants, or maybe 14 pairs of pants. Maybe you have nicer pairs of pants, and then you have like your jeans, 7 sets of shorts for like the gym or something, 7 sets of t-shirts, and then, you know, you could do 7 sets of underwear and socks or whatever, but I personally think those things should just be unlimited because you never know what's gonna happen. Anyway, you know, you might have a number 1 accident, or, you know, you might step in something, or your socks might need to be changed. I don't know. Anyway, the point is that you're going to want to have an objective number of things that you have, so that way you're keeping clutter away. So it's a very easy rule to have, but it's a very strict thing that you have to keep yourself on too. The way I'm doing it allows you to just have some flexibility, and the way you're determining you have too many things is, oh, I don't have any hangers, or oh, I don't have anywhere to even put this, without having it be really tight and not simple. Anyway, that is it for this video. Make sure you save this, send it to a friend, and let me know how you like this method. Till next time, bye guys.